Saramani, Kamele Saramani, Kanoma Senor Fahama, Fudoma Senor Toro, Banke Canona, Yen Canona, Pumacan, the Count, Pumacan Duma, Banke Bilala, Yamila, Miria, the Count Miria, Yuma. Saramani, Soro Saramani, Kanuma Sewari Kanuma, Fuduma Sewari Kanuma, Dungi Kanuna, Inkanuna, Miria Dema, Miria Yuma, Banke Bilala, Yi Bilala, Kewali Juma Ba, Kewali Juma Ba. Moye malola moleve, moye kwesela moleve, Songoro Saramani, moye nene la moleve, moye lebula moleve, itimiri. Siaba Hervé, Bamba Bakari, ahora sí, Demi-Dieu, Ambroise Nyawa, le bagnon de Kamele Saramani, Songoro Saramani, Kanuma Semoro Farama, Fudoma Senor Toroma, Banke Kanuna, Yen Kanuna, Pumacan, les camps, Pumacan Duma, Banke Bilala, Yen Bilala, Miria, les camps, Miria Yuma. Malola moleve, oye le bola moleve, dianamo, oh dianamo, moye nenina moleve, moye kwesila moleve, timiri. Duya bara no bona, tu veux manger salade braisée? Duya bara boyanye, avec un big steak glacé. Duya bara no bona. De maintenant là, vous aimez trop l'argent. C'est quoi ça? Vous nous voyez en jeton ou bien quoi? Tiens, championnat pour les derniers, c'est le bois.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever on a day on Mother App. We don't come back today for continue. We don't have caution. Sierra Leone as it is, need need we for make we come into waiting for be, need we for make we get out. Oh, don't put to 3 years after independence, a country with so much mineral resources, still the struggle, the effect. We don't know waiting at the how we go try for change. Is it always that we have to go into conflict and cause effect still go to war? Is God so stupid to make some people better? If we really pray to God, if we understand God, do we have to think God is partial for make certain people better? God be say why for make we? Why not be make we all robots like how the angels then they according to our religion tell we? Why? Sorry. Our religion. I have to change my system. Testing. Do you hear me? Okay. As I've been they say, good morning, good evening, and wherever on hear my sorry, now my partner enable come on right now. So what as I they say, 61 years after independence, we still dey struggle for fend with foot as a nation. And I see any sign of the world where a nation are just one set of people, one language, one tribe, one class of people attending the same school, etc., etc. A nation. And of course, the most powerful nation on earth, America, a place of diversity. You get all kind of people in America, and I make America great. In America, they speak all the languages on earth. If you go to America, you think people don't understand Timnium and they just speak it. You'd see a white man reply you. Yes, the one who they come as bishop. 63 years after independence, we country still not able fend in footing. Why? Today, that this we they can discuss now. And I want everybody pay attention. Because today some of the things I say may sound very rude. But I want people to appreciate say the truth can be very bitter. It is better we say those rude things for people to understand us or understand each other than we sit down, we make hypocrisy till we go back to another war. Because from all intent and purpose, from all looks of things, this thing they can discuss this evening, don't lead we to a point to say we can no longer reason with each other. We can no longer talk to each other. Everybody thinks he is the best. Everybody thinks they know better than the other. So otu dịkwanụ afọ cause and effect. You see, everybody they talking as Sierra Leone but Kamaraimba. Do we really know what Kamaraimba means? Do we? If we do, and we change from being Kamarimbas in Sierra Leone, West Africa, especially the Upper Guinea coast, from Senegal, Gambia, take and down to Cote d'Ivoire, and even extending a little bit into Ghana. Maybe central part of West Africa, the Sahel region. Now mostly Malinke speaking people, let me defend. All the languages in Sierra Leone, their roots come up from the Malinke language. So I make in all the languages, you defend out say, then get different words and more than they use in common because they have their origins from the Malinke. Sabu. Every language they use them. Sababu. Sabu. Kamaraimba, every language they use them. Because these are the words, some of the words that have their origin from Malinke. But what in Kamaraimba mean? It mean somebody way egoistic, we get wasteful living off. All time one for make sure let them listen to him. Wear big gown, wear big chain like I do so, make sure. Even in the mind, he gets and say him better pass the other person. The Kamaraimba mentality power now make we dey behave like idiots na Sierra Leone. It's only in Sierra Leone people will come and meet you and ask you, do you know who I am? It's somebody like the other person wey they ask. This is something where we not dey take notice of them. And in most cases, we think that attitude was brought to us by the white man. It was never. It is part of us. So the white man care for make fake life to himself. It's part of us. We copy the white man because we believe say then your own lifestyle better pass we own. So we dey use them for live the fake life. All that thing then they affect we. They affect we socially, they affect we politically, they affect we economically. This now they can discuss today. And sorry, I have to sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. My partner they get some hiccups for join we. They go come on just now. As I they say, this attitude, Sorry. I get for the cutoff today because Mr. Toure they get some problem for join me, but he will come on just now. I get for they put the mic off when I dey talk to and I make una you see me what they move una know the hearing. We are a little bit unprofessional today. Sorry about that. As I dey say, we attitudes, we believe, now they determine the kind of social norms that we'll get as people in a society. If them beliefs then they, then attitudes then they, not able put we together for think together as a people. We're not ever able make development. We're not ever. And what they make them worse for we in Sierra Leone, the minute somebody gets a little bit of education, if he's saying don't be demigod, he puts himself on a pedestal where he not be. He look low on the one them will not go to school like him. And one thing they forget, the school where they boast about, now bring and can't to we. Well, people them they don't get education before with manka with on education. And we don't get them. Now we push aside all that day, we take the our own understand because we want for be egoists. We want for bully each other. Now we don't perfect them. We don't be masters of egoism. Look at where it is leading our country. Sorry, I have to go off again. I go come join on a back chisel. So, hey, as I dey say, this Western education, who don't take say now the holy grail, now the be all and end all of everything. Do we even know the origin of our Western education? Do we know that most of it was taken from Egypt? That the first university will ever exist or not? Egypt it will exist. Now a place where they call Luxor. Luxor is still there. It's the town of the last civilian president of Egypt, Hosni Mubarak. It's still there. That place now Luxor, and them they call the Lodge of Wahat. You can get people there where they come up Persia and other places, they can land. Now they didn't start the mathematics of algebra. Algebra is an Arabic word, aljab, counting with letters. It was started by a Persian called Muhammad al-Khwarizmi. Go find out what they tell you. Go now go find out. Because we know the guy can't talk fancy story. This platform duty na for make we get that consciousness, that awareness we don't live. Go they try for be who that will not be. Now we come back and be Africans. Now we respect each other who that we be. We get all the resources in Africa. We get all the potentials in Africa, but we're not able to develop because the minute the African gets educated, he becomes the most celebrated idiot on earth. The purport say better past the other one them. He is part of chosen few. He belongs to an elite class. It's no elite class. Class is It's a funny misconception we have in our heads. If God be one for create class, he be for create them. Because God created different colors of people. He created different types of within. But we, the human, especially in our Kamaraimba attitude, the egoist attitude, we dey create class for make others feel like say they're not better, we now better. From the minute that happens in society, the way they feel say not, they make life feel say not better, it is lost in human dignity, it is lost in self-esteem. And what's in the be the reason? It is stop for things. It dey become a dependent factor on you feel say, now you better. How does this affect society? Do we know? When you have a population of 8 million people, you make 800,000 feel say na they're no more better. 800,000, most of them, the education wey dem get, e no able turn spanner, e no able knack hammer with nail. Where do we produce? How do we produce? And what is development? Development na we allow everybody for use and talent and able contribute to the production of goods and services wey go bring sustainability. This na the very reason we make, because we not get the ability for be productive. When I say productive, not to for write project documents, any back and in fact the AI did come better than some of. Productive means for take the elements of the earth, the wind, the water, air, we turn them into something we'll go use, like how the white man they turn anything and they into motor car, computer, aeroplane. Then they go take the earth from in Africa. Call them iron. No, we get plenty mineral, we get plenty bauxite. They take it and come and convert it into good. And then go back and go sell and throw it. Why? Because what we feel say we sabi, they produce nothing. Therefore, just sign paper and write documents. Then on top that, the one that we get the ability for even produce at that basic level, that carpenter, that tailor, that mechanic, that farmer, we molest them. We make them feel say they're not relevant, right? They are more relevant than some of. This is how egotism they affect with society. And when a society get an intellectual class where they're all in at that bracket, then get within them feel saying education, they're not able to produce nothing. What's going to be the next thing? Congo start, lie, and other corrupt methods, right? And they use for survival. This is who we are. At the Congo and lie and mix up, right? They lead with country into confusion. So they lead with to this confusion. When you come to a country, who say everybody getting talent where they use. Who done a musician, they play music, he make money. Who done a footballer, I play football, he make money. Who done a weaver, he weave in basket, he make money. Who done a tailor, he sewing clothes, he make money. Who done a farmer, he planting goods or many animals, he make money. Nobody know they go bow jet to nobody for make brade or ibobode or Congo sign lie hypocrisy. We don't take egotism, we take them into a culture. Some people and they, even when you talk to them, if they feel am and they say, if they feel say better past you. That's wrong. That's sinful. Because if you look at all the 9 commandments, where they for all the religion, what in and they tell we are 2 things. Be grateful. Secondly, do to as you want done unto you. If you don't look, you come to motor man say he lower than you, better pass. Then you know they do to him as you want they do to you. You want they respect you, but you know they respect. Now we problem. When some of them here, we they discuss them. I know plenty people other man they see they talk so. There'll come a time you'll say, oh, if we had known, we should have listened to the nonsense boy Jalo say. And they take a short break, I will come back.
Kamili Saramani, Kamili Saramani, Kanoma Senor Fahama, Fudoma Senor Toro, Banke Canona, Yen Canona, Pumacan, the Pumacan Duma, Banke Bilala, Yam Bilala, Miria, the Camiria, Yuma, Miria, Yuma, Moimanola, Moimefila, Modife, Kamele Saramani, oh, Kamele Saramani, Mohineni, Namolife, Moimefila, Modife, Itimiri, Sunguro Saramani, Sunguro Saramani, Kanuma Sewari Kanuma, Fuduma Sewari Kanuma, Tuni Kanuna, Inkanula, Miria Dema, Miria Yuma, Banke Bilala, Yi Bilala, Kewali Jundema, Kewali Jumaba, Kewali Jumaba, Moye Malola Mole, Moye Kwesela Mole, Sunguro Saramani, Moye Nene La Mole, Moye Nebula Mole, Itimiri, Siaba Hervé, Bamba Bakari, ahora sí, Demi-Dieu, Ambroise Niawa, le bagnon de Paris, Cyril Kanoui, Kamili Saramani, Songoro Saramani, Kanuma Semoro Falama, Fudoma Senor Toroma, Banke Kanuna, Yen Kanuna, Pumacan, les camps, Pumacan Duma, Banke Bilala, Yen Bilala, Miria, les camps, Miria Yuma, Moye Malola, Mole, Moye Lebola, Mole, Dianamo, oh, Dianamo, Moye Nenina, Mole, Moye Pesila, Mole, Timiri, Duya Baranomo Bona, tu veux manger salade braisée? Duya Baraboyagne, avec un big steak glacé. Duya Baranomo Bona. Mais les femmes de maintenant là, vous aimez trop l'argent. C'est quoi ça? Vous nous voyez en jeton ou bien quoi? Eh, tiens, championnat pour les derniers, c'est le bois.
Okay. I haven't printed that. Society. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused because I am being interrupted. I get for manage the technical side. I get for give command here and there. That's how they say. Even the egoism way with the practice, they affect with cohesion because that you call tribalism, a proof of with egoistic nature. One set of people think they are better than others. And as long as we get egoism as part of the culture, that Kamaraimba attitude for belief say a better pass that person for you come a mortal man. We're not ever able to see them as a nation. We will always behave like idiots. I don't care which education we get. We would always be behaving like idiots. But before I go further, I've been just a try for keep we busy until I get my code on board. Draghi and Chancellor say hello to.
Famule mina kabo plenty kushetena. Today we deal with this Karimba issue, and I'm glad my brother don't start for hit the hammer. And these are the things we need to talk about. And this is exactly what we do in Redemption broadcast. Try forget people and foresee we culture, because the culture na aim give we roots. And if we dey in tune with we roots, it makes us stronger. My brother, thank you for the good job. Cabo cabo. And this Kamaraimba business here, I'm not saying you don't begin. I want to ask you some questions.
Master Ture, I think you get two sets them way connected. With the echo. Put one off.
Yeah, don't do that. You still hearing me properly now?
Yeah, I think the echo don't go.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Pokuman and the Kamaraimba, when I say Kamaraimba, now a politician and they think about. Does this Kamaraimba have a meaning? And outside this meaning come out? You hearing me?
Yes, I hear you.
Because when we talk about Kamaraimba of recent, now a politician, people in the area and they call Kamaraimba. So people in the field is in a post in the name. So could you tell us within
Still they
that
get
this and the
this
root?
echo. I don't know why.
Still echo?
No, I not get echo again.
All right.
You know, for put two sets on, you put the near.
No, on our upstairs, it in a remote. So I don't turn them off anyway.
Well, put the one off. Put
Yeah, I don't
one
turn them
off.
off.
Otherwise,
It's a remote.
they echo continuously.
Okay. When
Okay.
I started just now, they talk about this issue, Kamaraimba. Of recent, now we country, we get a very popular politician when they call Kamaraimba. So a lot of people then feel to say a name. And now that a lot of people go feel say it be. So do you tell we waiting this thing called Kamaraimba, waiting na the root meaning, make people then get a proper understanding
Mr.
because
Ture is still the echo. I think you need to go off and come on again.
no, it's off. You're not gonna nothing for do with that now. It's
So
off.
me end now the echo.
Okay, well, I don't think they get for do with me. It's off. What I have here is gone. It's off. The only thing I get on now on my phone, what I use.
Okay. Go ahead. We go.
The question is
Then
of recent when we talk about Kamaraimba, now a popular politician where we know say we get into some kind altercation with the government when them put they incarcerate them, where some of we believe say is wrongful. So when you talk about Kamaraimba, now that's could bring that the memory we could bring them. So do you tell we break it down for we let we understand what are the roots of the word Kamaraimba and what it mean. Make people then get understanding of this Kamaraimba and the literature behind it.
I already don't do that. In the last 15 minutes.
Okay. Well, you will give a brief waiting on that. Make we recap as I don't come now.
I don't know why this thing they give me economy and yes, Kamaraimba is a Malinke word. And what it mean egotism, showing off what you think you are or what you think you have. It is a word that is used in all Malinke West Africa, especially in the Upper Guinea coast. And in Sierra Leone, a deep-seated now culture, especially with the educated class. The educated class, they're so full of Kamaraimba that they feel say, them better pass the one they will not go school. One thing we need to understand in Sierra Leone is that everybody gets a talent, a natural talent. And if we're able to devise an educational system, we go allow people them for develop their talents. That will make a lot of difference in we development processes. Not of this type of education where we just go learn a lot of theories. We come, we feel say we don't better pass the other people them. As a matter of fact, even the schooling system, because they make them into an elitist school system, it wastes a lot of talents. That's one of the ways where the Kamaraimba business they affect with society.
So from waiting I hear from you, it's like waiting the man they call Kabane, then they call Bingbing, they call Bagbati, they call da
All na Kamaraimba,
well.
all na Kamaraimba. Bing bing bagbati. Na Kamaraimba business. Na any madingo man say Kamaraimba.
That elitism, where Englishman they waiting at the elite, then wire, then at the one where they above equal, then at the superior, then at the cream, they are the bourgeois, and everybody, the rest of us are below them.
That's
Well,
Kamaraimbaism.
well, a good big brother, thank you where you make with people and know, because you see pride and they always did before destruction. The Bible tell you that with clarity. Pride in a thing way, you know, they use them for build community, because in no they gel with humanity, because everybody is important. So how this Kamaraimba, when they make other people insignificant, not important, they no matter. Let me explain to them, they not go understand. How will it affect we?
Number one, and the most important thing we think the intellectuals they don't understand in Sierra Leone. Development is not about how much theories you know where you go try for implement. Development is about how common you can place something, an idea, or a condition to everybody in the society for make people understand, say, this is what we have to do to get this result. Listen to the Sierra Leonean intellectuals speak. Even when they make them political statements, they talk in a way where the ordinary man not they understand zeal. And they go talk all kind of big terminologies, use all kind of funny technicalities. This man don't understand a technicality or a terminology they eat. If you still go tell the man, say, we need for study how the dirty they do so that we go able for the maintain them for make we they produce rest now every year. You go begin to talk about agronomical quality of the soil and things like that. You are just being an idiot. Just being an idiot. You can say the intellectuals are idiots, then things that can be insulting. It's not insulting. And tell God, thank you, sent to me this TD video I listen that lady.
Yeah.
We've been working at World Bank. It's unfortunate I'm not able to use them on this show because it's copyrights restricted. But we go find way, let we get people them for see them. We will put the link maybe somewhere after this talk. Let people then go and listen to that.
Very, very important.
Let
Very
them know, say, we the Africans now, we self now we own problem. Not to IMF, not to World Bank. One thing the lady mentioned, Pada in Tokri, we come out distinctly. The IMF officials, they know say we Africans, we they behave like idiots, so then they write the project and count out sign. Whereas they know they do that in Asia. They know they do that in South America. The South Americans, then they tell them, say, now this we want, now so we want them. The Asians, they do that. And then now the same people them back, they tell we say, they are the elites. When I see them like zombie. Then we camp and come for fed for them small money, then they all turn politician. Now I don't lead we country to South. Now we know nothing for being our country from now to the next 3 or 4 weeks.
The lady talk about one issue when we are all very close to me heart. And one way we don't deal with now this redemption broadcasting platform, where the lady talk with zeal, determination, and with anger. It talk about development is local. It's local because first we get we environment, with situation. Now we get for engage first by respecting we safe, knowing we ancestors, respect who we are, what we are, and whatever we do, we for do them within that context, the context of locality, indigenousness. We are Sierra Leoneans. If we do ABC, we're not going to go say A stand for apple, Apple is not tropical. People are not want to see apple na their life. How they go able to conceptualize that kind of teaching where they go tell and say A for apple?
And
Apple
teach
they've
like
never
that, they
seen.
don't tell you say for they use mommy language for teach from primary to junior.
Exactly. Now that make us say
They confirm.
this na the kind of thing where we hold very strong that the ethos of redemption broadcast. Redemption. That is why we chose that name. Redemption. For let we redeem with people them. Let we free the mindset. Because when they read people and they talk about the village altar, I know they call them the village. You they look loud upon your grandparents. Now when they see people and they try to spell the name differently. My brother, I want you to unpack this. Because if you want to development is local. God has put everything what we need locally. God don't
As a
create.
matter of fact, I'll tell you what's in a development. Development not to any rocket science. Now, when people with different talents and skills then come together and say, this dirty, now mix out salt, we mix out cockle shell, we put on a fire, now see what you they get. When they do that, then get clay brick. And say, oh, don't get something, now see what you go use this for. And say, all right, now try for make block them, but allow below sweet, allow see. And say, all right, but now make something, but we'll go, they put food for it. First, the whole small, me and you will meet clay pot. That clay pot been there at Salone.
Of course.
Me I remember my granny upon that clay pot they cook okra soup. You know they cook okra soup and no metal that clay pot. He say, oh, you cook and there. They purify them and they make them, they go bad. And to God, na so it be. If they cook them with that clay pot and that cup spoon, now that spoon they watch in self Creole then gets name for that word. The Ibako. Na him na the Ibako.
And I'm
You
glad
understand?
Yeah.
That clay pot they, now in the which man they call Marmite. Who people learn them they use for cook food. And one thing about the quality of clay is that it purify anything we go pan. I mean, if you put water and clay bowl, any impurity or they pan and the clay they suck them, the water they become pure and aerated. If you cook food it then take out all the fats and other things them were not good for the body. Then the pure food left there. I make people enforce them. I mean, they eat plenty, pass we now, but they know they grow obese. We now they eat food them when a social chemical they pump into our system. You see how we egotism they put we bien? We they take lives they will not understand. Take lives. We say we they make Kamaraimba. We are the chosen few. We are the elites. Now I make we they die quick now. So we are the chosen few to die early.
Well, this generation now, I'm glad the way you connect this here with locality to development. How when they identify something local, when I make something out of it, and that's something they want to make out of it, when I make them in a way where a difference or other people that admire them, they say, we like this thing. When I sell them to them, when I make money
Not
out of it.
only the lack, it is serve una need. It is serve una physical need. It is serve una health need. It is serve una existential needs. With people learning their own level of science.
Well, now, this generation then gets some derogatory terms when they use the village people. My village people, they come. That's you village people and in the witch. You village people and in the this. You know, if you not respect,
if you believe in witchcraft, I don't believe in those things.
If you well believe it's one thing, what we are talking about, they are using what they are using because they not value and they not respect their indigenous self. And when you not respect what
Now,
you get,
are they come not to value, they not value.
Mhm.
People then they use witchcraft and then what then they nowadays, because a few idiots who are almost failing in life have gone into religion to misuse religion. All the issues about witchcraft and anything and they come up from them so-called religious movements. And they teach people them for always they say in Jesus' name. Jesus has never gone anywhere. He's here with us. He's within us. Use the power of the mind, then you use Jesus.
Well, I'm glad the way you put them, the way you put them, because this don't bring me down to one thing what we don't talk about a few times, and I go bring and come back again. This says they want belong. You already belong. You already belong. You're an African. You're a Sierra Leonean, and you get all this local blessing, diamond, iron ore. You get bauxite. You get chromite. You get piassava. These are all things where we need for develop. We need for add value. We need for create, and like we get cacao. But we will make chocolate. We know they use we product them, add value on them, and make money out of it. We people that don't get them for generations. They know how to deal with them things there. All you need for doing for give them that innovation. How we go make something new out of this? Like we don't talk about this. We get a university where they serve we. But you know they serve we well where they talk about nuclear. I'm not saying nuclear.
You know they serve we. You know they serve we.
You know,
I want you to take out the word of we'll get a university that is not serving us.
It's not serving us. Because when you go get iron ore, we know they melt them. We know they do courses there for teach people.
When I get courses now the university for that.
No day. No day.
When I get courses now the university how for make gari into food we go make them more profitable and exportable.
No
gari,
day.
The ordinary gari.
The diamond.
Chinese man arrest it take make nodla where the whole world they eat to. We gari, we don't ever find a way for make them into a value added good or good we'll go export.
These are the things. Because all what you would do, we want for transplants, the bagbati. Now so England they make this, England don't build this. But England gets their own need. Then get their own concepts based on their local environment. So start with when they build their host naya, they have to consider the temperature. It's cold. But we don't need for worry about that. We got for worry about heat. We got for build houses them where they absorb heat. So concrete them.
But now you come back to the point where we start. Clay brick.
Yes. And I remember where we be there.
Clay brick is an environmental material where they assist in temperature control.
Precisely.
Especially when you make perforated clay brick.
Now with the build
make a hole in the middle. When the place warm outside, it cool inside. When the place cold too much outside, it warm inside. Because that temperature differential, the perforation, the controller.
And when you
but if you tell Salone for billows with clay brick, it tell us, it make you think, sir, this man, he can be local. Who prefer for the import cement, the billows. Cement is don't go up. Now we Kamaraimba like falsehood. Now I make with the suffer.
And the other thing, I remember where we can go na there Fakai. Because the word Fakai is derogatory. Now they say countryside. You know? Where would they go na there Fakai?
Fakai they talk so.
Well, guess what? Where would they go na there hurt them? We people them where they say no land book. They're not use corrugated zinc for pan and hose. Then they use thatch, grass. That grass, they make the hose cold.
You have the same thatch houses in the United Kingdom.
Exactly.
Haven't you seen them?
But the material is more adaptable. So we call we weather.
But what are they say? We take now corrugated iron sheet. Now they don't replace them with their slabs. For mean say a westernized building. But the westernized country where they copy from has thatch roof. There are thatch roofs in Norway. Even though there is winter in this country. And people live in those houses, they host them warm.
Well, the slate
Then
self
get
not
and they
bad
peel
because
them,
we
they
get
suit to the temperature,
the
to
slate
the
self they
climate.
control the temperature. The slate self they control the temperature because we get cleaner salon. So we get the material and we can make something out of it. We can make tiles from that and all the things there. But this colonial mentality, this Kamaraimba,
This colonial, I want we get unclear, sir. Kamaraimba business, not to wait man care and to we. Now we use them for copy what in the wait man go with, for try for make we self look European. The white man ever force we say for look European. They only give we certain dress codes for go work, not so. And all over the world, there are dress codes, especially in certain occupation. Now I make like medicine, then get the way and the dress. Engineering, then get the way and the dress. Industry, then get the way and the dress. Dressing is not about for make bluff. It's about mostly work suitability and safety. If the man, now lawyer, is supposed to appear decent. It not mean say for wearing necktie, but for wear something will go make it look decent. You understand? If that man banker is supposed to dress in a way where it will look attractive to the man where they can take money from the bank. Because if the man say they go to the bank for go take money, meet people and they all dress in rags, then he go doubt the banking credibility. So that's not the issue. But the issue is we as a people, because of we egotism, we try to ape or copy the white man in dress codes, in food manners, and everything where we not need in Africa. That's why I admire the Nigerians. The Nigerian man, I don't care which partner the world it is. We go sit down a restaurant for eating fufu, and they eat with it, they wash and eat with them. Chinese, because they respect the chopstick, they don't make it now into a global culture. We get cultures them who for them promote for be global, who even for the bring money for we. Because of we Kamaraimba mentality, we avoid them, we take cultures they won't understand. This is how this thing is affecting us. How it's man would co-op to it. Now we co-op to itself. Get that clear. Now we the Africans now we co-op to itself, especially in Sierra Leone. The white man they only profit from that, so they keep quiet, not in business. Neither lady been they talk about that video. Maybe they
you talk well, but what we they do na redemption. We want people them for redeem themselves from the wilderness where we don't dey. I use the word purposefully wilderness. You cannot give what you don't have. A lot of people in this generation, they don't know what was there before. You come out from background. You see, a lot of people don't know within the meaning of the word background. Background is one of the very first inheritance where any mortal man gets in life. And that background, now they give you ID code, you PIN code of who that you be.
Yeah.
So we get a society where quite a lot of people don't lost their background. They don't know who they are. Because we all, where they in Sierra Leone, we all get with ID code, the ancestral name. Now you ID code. Not so you get them. Not so you papa get them. Not so you grandpa get them. Now, your ancestral name, it passes down from generation to generation. It's an inheritance. When you say Toure, now me inheritance. Me papa left am for me because me papa left am for him. My name is Imran. That's what I have. My qualification is Imran's, but not your inheritance. The inheritance now waiting.
It's your name.
Then let's give you. Well, quite a lot of we brother them. I use colonialism for a particular reason because the colonial people in camp, quite a lot of black people they don't feel say, Sierra Leone don't feel to say what is local, no good. It's bad. If you don't believe me, tell Salone man say you look local. It cost you, mama. Now me they call local. Now me they call local. You see the damage we don't done, we don't happen, but we, you know, and honestly, when we there with Jamaica them, we say na slave them. But the same slavery where damage them, now Inca can damage we back. Now we indigenous land them. Now we na people them way. What we do, I mean they talk to me paddy the other day, for let you grasp from where me they come up from. Do you know Sierra Leoneans are the best in mimicking other people, but not who we are? Do you know that? You remember when we they grow up, when we go then faith, their afternoon jump, we ban set them. If they sing Congolese record for you, but not be make record for themselves. If they compete, then disco songs them. This was the days where we they go pay 20 cents, we go dance, we will be there na bow, now we either go na hot club or we go na this place here. Hey God. Then we get to one place where they near clock tower. When I will be the go dance, I go remember the name. We Banset were so good at copying other songs. They don't even know the language, but if they sing them, you know, we can copy.
You know, Timeka, they laugh.
Yeah.
You just they reinforce and confirm what I don't say. And the fact that we're not copycats.
That's who we are. That's what we've
So
learned.
the colonialists they enforce we for copycat. And we do them willfully.
No, now them give me the appetite. They make me believe say what we have is not good.
Yeah, now we reach a point of agreement. The colonial man, a coward in culture. And not say una follow me. Okay, give una religion, say follow this. You give una education, say follow this. Not so. No. I not say dress like me.
No, you not say that.
Eat the food. You not say that. I think make me point.
All right.
You not say eat the food that they eat. Rather than we plant, we potato the upline and sell them. We been the import potato from England, we call Irish potato.
I get you.
It's part of profit. So now I do that they do. That's their business. They make profit. When you such an upline, people them not eat and then feel say na poor man food. But now potato day, if you look they get more nutrition than the Irish potato or they bluff with. But people them first them, then they make this thing I call and self. Then we get no, but now been baobab then they pull them from, then get the sap, and they make her into a drink. We get a lot of vitamin C and other minerals. Brownish, something so. I don't know if you remember the drink where they talk about.
I remember as they go along.
As a matter of fact, Muslims them they make as part of their diet for cut fast. Not only satio. Brownish something so like pap, but not to pap. Now, tea then get from a fruit. Where people and they drink also. I don't know if not that baobab tree or whatever. We get this other plant we then call tombi, that tamarind. All them plants then we not be know them value. Now people are making billions out of it. If I tell you, say, every morning I dey drink a glass of that tamarind, hot one, the liquid tamarind. I dey put am in a glass, I put lukewarm water. And the first thing I dey drink. It's very good for the health. So with man first we learn we change to with man. Now we Kamaraimba, you know, as I say, the
Well,
minute a black
we
man gets
we
exposed to Western education, the minute a black man gets exposed to Western opportunities, they live a fake life. Even today, as we speak, Mr. Toure, watch around you in London. 90% of the Sierra Leoneans in London a fake life than they live. They want for making themselves look like Jamaican or some other black race.
because we have
Prove me wrong.
been programmed in a way where everything else is fantastic except who you are.
Yes,
Because
because of the Kamaraimba.
the Kamaraimba Day. But I want we look into things, in a way where we go see them in a very broad spectrum. Because mind you, when the Whitman come, they were not there to visit us. They were there to conquer us. They were an occupying army, like how Israel occupied Palestine. You remember the messenger them not wear with native clothes. They forced them for wear khaki trousers and khaki jacket. They wear long pants. They give them short trousers. They give them the same trousers, but the local person he own trousers short because he inferior. They wear long pants. He wear khaki, but the difference is they wear
I mean,
trousers.
get a parable and say, Kaki no do for station master, Potter say want long
He want,
pants.
you see. So whether we like it or not, the Kamaraimba has some kind colonial introduction. We may not have known how we self can see them. We say, oh, look the white man them. They brought us pipe. The white man they drink the smoke pipe. Cigarettes not be in Africa. Now they bring and come. When people begin to go, you remember them
I
party in that corner?
been get you how they smoke, I mean, they call on taba.
Now that is not the amok. Well, that one in a copy, them they copy the white man, then find a replica, because if you understand, even what you would eat in a salon, rice is not our staple food. It was introduced by them, and that introduced what they introduced and
Now,
they,
I believe say some cultures in West Africa been they eat rest, like the
yes, but
Mende.
what will be
The
they eat
Mende
more?
the rest na part of rest and casada, a part
We
of the cultural
we
food.
do have a rice where Dr. Monty Jones late Dr. Monty Jones can improve when we local rice, now indigenous African variety, but not to rice now will be main diet in Sierra Leone. Now be millet, when a funde, and
Yes.
sorghum. That sorghum waiting. Now will be the eat. And we were more adaptable to that because I read one module where they encourage people and say, wait till you get now you locality, when you eat them, you are healthier. Because all the insects them adapted to that locality and they pollinate then things then they. So you find out for
Exactly.
say it give you a better health, and they even encourage we not for eat things them out of season, like what happens so now, where we they eat banana all through the year because then they bring and come from different places and where the season come. But God is not a fool. Where he make we they get banana at a particular period of time because of the season. That was the time our body is adapted to eat it. And it will give you the value where we need now we body. So then people here come economically for them, it'd be better for them we can bring rest come. So now that's the bring come, now that's what people that don't get used to now. You see, so some of the
You see,
introduction.
I dey agree with you, but at the same time,
Mhm.
I don't want let we over blame the white man for
No,
what
no, I am
happened
not
to us.
over blaming them. I'm not
You know
over blame
why?
them.
Are they come? You know why?
Mhm.
Around the 10th century, Africans come in contact with Arabs.
Mm-hmm.
Slavery was started by the Arabs. That's a fact most people don't know. They exchange horses for women and strong men for go work for them and then gold mine. The women then they carry them go as concubines. The culture of impunity was introduced by the Arabs to the West Africans. And that culture of impunity, it bring about a class system where a few had it all, the majority had to be serfs under them. Now from there, the Kamaraimba mentality starts. The white man, I
Come
want to let you
back.
know one thing. I want to let you know one thing. The white man, whether he like it or not, they're very smart because climate make them they think smart. The winter, they make them think very smart for survive. Now people they will get high survival acumen. So what do they do with us? We are relaxed. We have nice weather, etc. Then they come, then copy with system, then can use them power. One let believe what they tell you, so yeah. Even today, as we speak, it is happening. The Chinese have gone to Africa. They don't learn from Megara now, then they mass produce in a factory can sell in Africa. Now Chinese and they play African music. We are not thinking, Mr. Ture.
Yeah,
We are not thinking. We
we
have
know
to
they
accept it.
think waiting will they do na redemption. Now for let we open it here wide.
Yes.
Come back to waiting.
The white man gets in your fault.
I they come.
But at the same time,
when
we
I
inability.
spoke, I used the word colonial.
Mhm.
I not particularize them to the white man. The Arabs were colonial too. They came with guns. They were occupying people. But like you use the word slavery. Slavery naturally will be universal. If you done Africa before white man come, before Arab man come. But we get we own concept. We get we own concepts about slavery. We get we own belief system about slavery because we will see slaves as part of the family. Like me when they talk to you now, so me grandpa he married two slaves to them. Which man they married the slave? We people and do. I get auntie them where the slave them born where I love their auntie them they and late auntie Mamidi and auntie Ramata. So what I'm talking about, I get a good concept and understanding about the African slave mentality. Before the white man come, we get slave. But with slavery, it not be as brutal as the Arabs and the Europeans.
So the Arabs that then go make the European they are aware about the profitability in slavery.
Exactly. But what I'm trying to say when I use colonial, I often refer to them as the
foreign occupation.
Foreign occupation.
Well, take today we get now we continent.
Can't get their influence there, and you can't make them begin to feel say anything will come outside, you better pass within in there. And now that way
now I want that we come to a common ground. We don't establish the premises. We don't agree say we got we own faults where the foreign people they take advantage of. But why do you think that up till now we're not even able to understand say we are being taken advantage of by foreign people them who they come in contact with we? Why?
Because that perception will be done injected. They don't inject inside we see which will not get this locality, not better now, which will bring can better. So now we they take the gold, we give them the diamond, then they give we tobacco, then give we pipe, then give we mirror. So after centuries of doing this, it don't create a perception. Me brother, look at mango. No,
you answer the question, but you don't answer properly. You know the perception. You know the perception they do to
and
me.
they go there, if you allow me. But me brother, even if I win a mango is tropical. It's not temperate crop.
Hmm.
When mango big, way nice, there's not an English mango. It cannot be. It cannot be local. If you meet a nice girl, now Africa, for let you know how, this damage we ate. You meet a nice local girl, say, "Oh Lord, you're a local beauty, you're beautiful." What they call local? Now you mommy they call local. But if you want to get a girl now Sierra Leone, you start for say, "Oh baby, you're looking American." It is glad that guy say look American. It is glad because this is the mindset. This is the mindset. So 30 days.
And what sustains that mindset?
Now, because we have not developed our thinking.
Now, only you think in terms of Sigmund Freud. In three, what's in them pan psychoanalysis?
Yes.
The ID, ego, and the superego. What you feel say, they control their behavior. Number one, we don't make it clear, say,
the ID don't
we
go.
not get an ID, don't go.
That's not the problem. We not get ID.
Now we get ego and superego. And how do you classify this using the Malinke word? That's Kamaraimba.
Now, Kamaraimba, you cannot get it right than
ground. We don't get the common ground where we don't get.
Exactly. Our ID is gone.
Get a perception, say, waiting for in get a person. Now the ego and the superego, they do that. Because what he do, he feel say, when he do business with a foreigner, then pay him maybe in foreign currency, it's better than he do business with your own brother, where they pay him small money, but the fact that the profits they go around, then they build wealth, the next time, if that man been pay you 10 pounds for what he buy, sometimes if the wealth they circulate, in the next 24 to 36 months, he can able to pay 26 or 30 pounds. We don't think that way because we are egoistic.
Look at our names. Our names. Wait for big sense of pride. Untuma, Mamadi, Bote, Banabum. All these names, they have disappeared. You cannot the north. All Islamic names. All Arabic names, not Islamic names, Arabic names. Because there were Arabs were there before Islam. All Arabic names. You go to the south. European names. This is all part of us losing our
even
ID.
the Arabic names in the north, they don't begin to Europeanize them.
Exactly, because they're not called with sister and Fatima anymore. Now, anyone we see in a Fatima, including we first did in a Fatima.
Santigi, you know they call it Santigio.
It says Santos.
Santos or Tigi.
Yes. As I be somebody wouldn't be called Adam and Sierra Leone. One meet up down in England, he say Amanda. As I be somebody when I call way kind of England, he say in Carl. Kelly. You see, these are the things, it's not funny, me brother. This is a thing where we look at and say it's funny. I mean, they talk to me good person. Now they tell me, they say one thing where we good at Sierra Leoneans. We are so good at copying. If the effort what they put for copy other people, if we use them for develop what we have, for that be original, nobody not go be sweep and nothing.
If I tell you something, you go believe. Just go quietly look around social media. 75 to 80% of what Sierra Leoneans do on social media now ego trips.
Yep.
Then the next 25% now copycatting then paper.
You don't notice the
Go
Kamaraimba?
and do that observation. Go and do what
You
I've
dey tell
just
me
said. I've
now,
done
observe
it.
that long time. Now, the social media, anybody who get forum, they call himself CEO. They want to belong. What are you turn over?
And the
You
other thing
open a
about
forum,
the
people
other thing about Sierra
you know they
Leone
make
forum,
profit. You know they
eh,
make money.
the other thing about Salone forum where
Oh
you
God.
did notice, as they open forum, so they begin make rules and regulations.
Then the policy we make the policy we
People
set
that
them
they
up.
people that have say we not sabi behave, all man na Kamaraimba, so no can make Kamaraimba there.
You know, I don't this I think I don't look. Salomon, the Salomon, not they try for look at certain things them about their life and say, oh, this way they go on in my life, I for change them. Because you see, the way God make we for let we be, unique. Now that make we get, I can tell people in politics is local. All this business, international community. Now we get them involved. It is not their business. It is our business. We have to
Business.
we have to make it uniquely ours. Because you see, so many people, they waste the best years of their life for them to places or they're in occupation when they get no business with. They not get no business for belong at them places then day. But they want for their day. You know why? Because they don't want to start all over again. Now, this is the trap we don't want to scatter everything and start all over again. You see, when you wear shoes, if the shoes they burn your foot, what if you think about? Now for pull them or get another shoes when I use size. But you see, Salomon, if the shoes where he wear, now Prada, he could tell you say, but this shoes are tight for na Prada. Oh. And you know the price of Prada, these are the wear a ma. You don't say you for change the shoes. But Salomon no mind, he go change the foot instead of he change the shoes. So you know what he go do? He go either force the foot inside the shoes, he get condemned. Now make a lot of Salomon when they pull the shoes. If you are possible, they just go treat for leprosy.
Why you for wear shoe when not just your exact size?
Then if you're not able for beer the pay, Salomon not go mind, he go cut the toes them for let it fit inside the shoes. He not go want change the shoes.
Another thing again, we bring the shoe issue. Another thing where we know they take note of because the Kamaraimba business now they allow it for things. There are certain shoes where not fit for we black people. Because black people then foot very broad.
Yeah.
Some style and they then design them for people with slim long foot. If you go wear shoes, go say you size na 43. You go wear shoes where the design now for slim long foot. I like na 43, they tight by you. If you know that, when you buy that kind of shoe, then they buy a 44 or 44.5. Because of the extra space and you broad foot, it fits no more bet. Although space go this small before.
You know, see why
These are things you would only think about if you not put your emotions before rationality. Because one of the things with Kamaraimba business they do per we so emotional that we not irrationalize. We not irrationalize. And I'll make you statement. I want to go now into how Kamaraimba business they affect with politics. Because the emotional side of the people them, I make with politics very dangerous. Go ahead, sir.
When you talk about these shoes and the shape of the people and foot, that's one aspect. The body mass index, when they even they use for measure weight, for black money is different. It's not adaptable to us. We get more athletic and more heavier and bigger frame and bigger bones. So then chicken heel shoes them not quite adaptable to sister them body. You know,
Now make
notice
most of them they broke.
most of them get back problem. Then they get back problem because
If not some of them the heel they broke, if not
if they
then
broke, that is one
copy Susan they broke.
precisely.
The
You know,
heel they broke.
so it damage them back. It damage
Wait two
the
man not
skeletal
a big
posture.
tumba. Wait two man and tumba flat. One black woman in beauty they by in hip. And he get a lot of mass down yonder. If you go where Suso they make for with two man, if you don't take they damage you.
It damage you because we as you rightly say, they get hips. Let's put it that way. While the Europeans they get two fried eggs. Because now two fried egg flat, the back, the waist, the granite wood all join. So
Oh, well,
they are lighter. The Japanese they are lighter. The Chinese are lighter. And the way what we build,
bigger bones than the white people.
now that make we they give more multiple birth. We women in the born more multiple birth.
Yeah.
But any race in the world. Look that Yana Salone this year, 5 picking them without treatment. 5 picking them they born without treatment. If you agree with man born 5 picking them, mostly now they treatment for fertilization. Then do. But black man in a natural state, then they born more multiple births past any race. In fact, the Chinese and the Japanese, Asians, then they born the least. In fact, when they're not born themselves, multiple births. Now, black women, then they born more picking in the multiple births than anybody in the world. That is fact. So God built the black woman in a way for carry picking them. You know? So if you go get that kind of development today, that kind of ingredient today, then you go wear shoes where the heel now to be pencil. Obviously, it will affect you. But we're not able to see that. Now you don't see with sister they wear carpet shoes anymore. That
people they use always.
Now be big industry in Sierra Leone. That would have been a big industry. It just happened. I just happy now I see that they sew more print and then they make other styles them of prints. You know, if we
All
not
the
create an
industries
economy
them we supposed for don't internationalize them.
precisely.
That's one thing I respect about Ghana. The Ghanaians have succeeded in internationalizing the kente cloth. And still a producer with that loom, like how they produce country clothes.
My brother,
But they don't internationalize them. Now a whole industry.
If you don't respect what you have, you do not sell what you have, you do not market what you have, who do you think will do it for you? Nobody else will do it because you are
Nobody
competing.
can make Boy Jalo what he wants to be.
You
Boy
have to
Jalo
compete.
has to think, plan, organize his ideas, and do what he has to do to get people to understand that he has certain values in him that they want to use.
Well,
That's one of the way they create wealth. Wealth creation is about how you think. Not of us, they say, I'm chosen. You are a chosen idiot. Think, get people then for come to you, get people then for value what you they do, then you can make wealth. Because it's not of people that you sell your good or service.
If
you don't have a market to sell there, you cannot produce.
In we own society, we are totally detached from this fact, say, marketing. When they talk about competition, why they call it competition? You they pull what you get, you make them, you present them. We have nothing to present. When they talk about development, we want to bring England, come to Sierra Leone.
But look at them Billy Airport na Salone. That gangway where they go on the plane. That gangway na 1970 gangway na go put under so. But people see it as modern.
If it is
the present type of gangways the way they are at the airport. Now suck absorb or something way. It is still like plastic, it draw kind size so they go out straight. You know the bench.
You know, as I say to you, when we say development, in our mindset, we mean European. We mean something from outside.
Yes.
We mean when we small, before we man bring fertilizer, we grind it and they grab in the morning, they sweep the fireside, then go put them panem plants.
Yes.
That is pragmatism.
Or when we sweep the yard in the morning, then leaf and the other dirty then they dig hole and put on
They
there.
put them.
Una
They make
cover,
manure.
una make manure.
Yes, that is organic farming. They don't.
And
They cannot
one thing I
explain.
want, the way you don't bring that issue there, one thing I want to tell you, just behind me, Naya, because this na the backyard. I get something where the waste management company give me because you can apply for them if you didn't have the rural area. A big round thing we get double cover. It's made of plastic, but they make them such that the food then way they making them where they cook, they peel this, peel that. The bowl where they put them pan, we just they go put them inside together, way full, we get whole load they put our better. A manual. Ask what? Every year then they pay we for that.
Yeah.
The municipality they pay we for that.
Now incentive they call that. Incentive.
Yes.
Encourage you
Because
for
that manure day, then they can't take them, then go sift them with other waste them, even to the fishes them where they don't clean them, they don't sanitize them, then they mix them, they make dirty. Then dirty then they put on a bag, then sell them.
They sell them too. Serious money.
Yes. Yes.
Well, you see how a
You
local
tell people they use their local resources.
Everything about life is
We used to have that in Sierra Leone. Do we have it anymore?
And one of the reasons that we make we get for devolve with political system. Now that make with political system so toxic because even with politics, we not a share. Everybody want for just hold them. If hold them my hand. Like how you play.
Time, because we don't make the politicians and feel say God is an idiot like us. For make one man get all the sense for do everything for make the place better.
Because you find out for say cacao they grow na kenema. When they grow na makeni.
Can we if we do reforestation in Makeni, cacao go grow there?
They go grow there, yes.
Yes.
So you got to create. Nothing only happen. I don't talk this way there over and over. If you don't do nothing, don't expect anything.
You know they happen.
You have to invest something to get something back.
You invest time and energy into transforming the elements of Mother Earth for make you produce goods and services. No juju, no magic, no they create that. You know the beam. Time and energy. But we want, the point is, we want to live the good life. We want for show off. We don't want for do the work and be patient for see the processes where they are coming we for make we get the results.
Do you know that my whole life I don't ever smell bad smell na again until where I go free tour. Upline, they know they use carbolion, they know they use bleach, they know they use all anything and they when they grab in the morning they make the fireside. Some of the ashes they go to the garden. Some of the ashes they go to the toilet.
Inside the toilet.
The ashes they get alkaline. It help for balance the acidity and the waiting where they reduce the smell. We people are not getting laboratory.
Say it again.
You know?
I want to say, to make I want to say again. This was exactly what we used to do at Songo as a small boy.
Pragmatism.
Yes.
We get to go back to pragmatism. Where we left logic. Logic is foreign to us. Yeah, logic is fine. But logic, it's not like where you drive. You go there where the road done, you get for work on a footpath. So you left the motorcar there. Salone left the motorcar. He wants to still go the motorcar. No. Pragmatism na realism. You got to be realistic. You got to look at what you have. You got to look at what you have. Like for instance, at the end of the day, they talk about Lunge Bridge. We don't get water for drink. We get 7 rivers. We don't get a sewer system na Freetown. This is the reason why a lot of people in feel say there's a book. Me not an engineer and also be better book. But you know what? I get my foundation degree. I get diploma them. But guess what? I don't learn for reason. All man they talk about typhoid.
Somebody now say, cow, the grown na makini, me get an backyard na my also. Is that me my also?
Me granny self, mami locosti be get am the yard. He plant a day.
So now me the grow na the not for as a cash crop, but it was growing there.
It was growing there. But also as cash crop. That's what I meant. Cash crop. Anyway, so what I'm saying here is all them things there, I don't forget to thought process self-usabi. Where they do them thing there, we know they help we save. Because you want to build Lunge Bridge, you don't get sewer system. But because we don't get sewer system, we water table is contaminated with excrement. All them toilets and they want to dig. So when the rain they come, all the water and they run this, that. Now the water table they go, they wash all things done.
And I make typhoid fever, Bokuna Freetown.
And typhoid is simply mean to say we get excrements now with water source. One thing where we need for do very quickly, and it's not going to be very cheap. Now, me get for think about doing Lunge as we new city like how they get Abuja. So they will reduce the population there.
We don't need to do that.
Well,
we don't need to do that. I'll tell you what should be done in Sierra Leone. 3 things. Make a national supply of electricity, not only electricity for household use, but even for industrial use. Because the agricultural potentials in Sierra Leone would only be best developed if we develop the agro-industry capacity. If we grow rice, if we're able to mill the rice, bag them, or process them in a way where they ship them in a processed form. If we grow potato, if we're able to process them for making up well, you ship them. If you grow pineapple, if we're able to process them, you ship them. All them logistical arrangements then they need electricity. And not to solar. For God's sake, Lord, come up behind this noise about solar. We get potentials for develop hydroelectricity. And hydroelectricity, once it is developed nationally, it will make electricity very cheap. Usa Sidom, you see me place bright, not so. You know why? Electricity relatively cheap in Norway because Norway gets over 50 hydroelectric dams. As a matter of fact, the dams and some of them they supply in England, then get on the sea cable. Then they supply the whole of Europe. That's how that COVID been there when they have waiting self. There was an issue where they will increase the price so then they sell for Europe. Then one make them unitary across the board. The people of Norway and get up and say, no, we know they can pay more for our own property. The only owner they sell to let them pay more. They could pay less. Exactly. You understand? I use electricity to cook. I use electricity to heat my house or to cool it in summer.
Well, guess what?
Able to do like this will get the capacity.
Well, they're not going to listen, you know why?
They come. I let them once then listen, not to me business. I know we have an intellectual class of egoistic idiots, but some of these things have to be said. Some of these have to be said. And I'm not saying it because I want people to praise me and to think I know it all. I'm saying it because it is right. If they do it, fine. If they don't do it, I don't care. I've said it. I've satisfied my conscience. Water supply, we don't need forget water problem, Salone. We don't need for. The Raquel River, the flow come to Freetown, not to so. What's the thing? Go to Koya. Go Koya. When I tap into the Raquel River, get tanks them. Like how I get them petrol tanks. But then suck the water come into them tanks. Then get a desalination and cleaning treatment plant. Then clean the water then they. That's not a cost Sierra Leone up to $500 million for them. We just are not thinking because Kamaraimba business don't destroy with rationality. This egotism, they don't destroy with rationality. Everybody, they make chosen few, but nobody is thinking right. You understand? This is the problem we have in Sierra Leone. The intellectual class not a function because they don't make themselves into idiots. Forgetting they belong to a level better than the rest of the country, which they are not.
You see, one of the biggest problems where we are allied, but you don't allow me for land. If you look at solar, one of the leading countries then for solar energy, na France. If solar so powerful, France na industrial country, they are the most powerful country for nuclear electricity. And even the bill with nuclear electricity now. Why they do solar? Because solar not able to run industry.
So,
You see,
when they talk about iron ore, for smelt iron ore, for make them into iron bars, you know how much energy that require? You think so we're able to get that capacity from solar?
Solar not go able. If it for be able, therefore not able na Morocco. Morocco get the biggest solar farm them. Now the entire world.
Well,
Morocco. But they still not get a fraction they give them. Small electricity.
yeah,
So,
like Morocco can afford for getting solar farms because now desert, then they
there
go
are
build.
desert, not so arable lands. But like
We now,
so,
if we say one build solar farms, Pasol will take the farming lands.
all the arable lands are the land and what we're able to use for grow crops.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it
So
is
you
not
go to get
feasible.
electricity, you die with angry.
But the problem is, when we want to go trust money, they trap always they come from World Bank.
Oh, Imran, listen to what in that lady shape on that video.
Yeah, I get
listen
that.
The video
I
too?
get that. I get that.
The
But what
people
I'm saying
from
is,
World Bank say, then they find it easy for work with Africans because then they sit down at Washington and write the project, then count and people then sign up. Whereas Asians will not agree to that.
Well, the proposal they come from World Bank. That is what I'm concerned about.
Asians are not agreeing to that. Why should we in Africa?
We don't have to agree to it. This is my point I'm trying to make. Now we buy this. Like, for instance, when they can't tell Africa for privatize, we are not ready for privatization. We're not ready for privatization.
If you say no, now by force.
You see,
when they say for take off subsidies, to the time of Ernest Koma, subsidy issue started well before Tijan Kaba, during the days of President Momo. When World Bank been coming, the first thing, one of the first conditions where they may begin press on, are for remove subsidies. The second thing where they been press on, then say for make toll roads. As a matter of fact, do you know that by Bure Road, the road from Kleintown up to Masheka, they been get toll gates them before the NPRC came to overthrow President Momo? There
So
was a toll
sad.
gate at Ferry Junction. There was a toll gate at Newton and a
So
toll
sad.
gate at Masheka.
So sad. A, a, div- a third world country, underdeveloped country, for have a toll. You know what you now call toll?
I dey come, Mr. Ture. Toll, I want to move away from that conversation where they on right now. You know, Tindo?
Mm.
The toll, the way them want for arrange them, now for the country in benefit. I know
Mecca,
about it because by then I was in Sierra Leone working for the government of Sierra Leone.
Mecca ask you a
Now them you
question.
want arrange them, the money from the toll, they forget a specialized office where they manage that fund, that road development fund. Where that money they, now they for use for they maintain the roads, and as a matter of fact, for build other roads.
That
Look
was
at
the
the toll
most
arrangements where they
stupid
now.
idea they ever brought. Whosoever took it, they're stupid. The one that we adopt as stupid. Because for
No, but
start
no,
with,
I they come, Mr.
start
Ture.
with, we country not get middle
Let me
class.
not be emotional about this thing.
We not get middle class. So why they
I
expect
they
the people that
come,
go put money for pay.
I they come. Let us go back a bit in our development history. 1970 up to 1980, Shaka Stevens took out a lot of loans, then built a lot of roads in Sierra Leone. GTZ, Bingi loan, IDA, Bingi loan, etc., etc. Now the time, then build most of the roads them will get soon as Sierra Leone.
Yep.
The road
Crown
from
agents.
Lonsar to Kono, from Bo to Kenema, from Pujaunte, then build a Mano River Bridge. And all the companies that will do them contracts and they know them.
European company.
Waman
And Crown
Abu do
agents.
most of them. Then Crown Agents do the
Crown agents.
Bothama Road.
Mm-hmm.
Then you will get a German company, Philip Hoffman, when I then do the road from Bo to Pujaun to Mano Bridge, Bojela. Those monies would have been loaned that term. The government of Sierra Leone don't pay them. But the road said don't destroy. Then get for maintain them. Now I make them introduce the toll. So rather than una they go lend money all the time, una find a way for they get the money so that una go able to maintain the roads here. What make the toll wrong now? Now because a few idiots go make an arrangement for make somebody can build road, you know, they account for the money to una as long as penny they go na them pockets. But if the money they go na the fund way for go, the toll is good for us. You see, some of them here, people and they fail for discuss them because we know they research them. And secondly, there is little or no honesty.
Transparency, not so how we gonna know what's inside this is the go side and they go. But the same thing happened during the railway. Because the British then be one for the body for pay pension, so they all create the work for railway. We did trouble them, and most of them don't can retire na England na. So Britain be one for pull the katana the aid. So then go through how you call them this man here, Pratt. Now Pratt go sell the idea for let them sell the waiting them. So that's go take the responsibility. So there is always, if you read that book, where I so enjoy, Weep Not Child, there is a character there called Boro. Boro now they sell the company black man them. We always have them, and they're all now the very people that way they call the educated class. You know? Now Pratt now go sell them to Pacheki. Pacheki feels to say don't get a good deal. Because then we get for sell the iron.
Abeg. The decision about the removal of the railway had been taken in 1966, well before the 67 election. As a matter of fact, The railway section between Makeni and Magoka, they remove them before the 1966-7 election.
I'm not talking about time. I tell you, see, I see. Now, because of the pension
Saka
burden,
Stevens had no way to stop that thing. He met the process already agreed
you are
and started.
not getting. I am not going into the politics. I am just telling you, say, the British, then we get a burden for pay pension. Then we want for get rid of that na their head. So them do a deal with World Bank for make them propose for them sell the rail. The idea of the rail itself did not come from Sierra Leone. It come from Britain and the World Bank. And the person where they get for Kaka Sell and Salone are Pratt. Because waiting.
I will not deny that because, but what you mean want to make clear, because this is the common thing that people propagate in Sierra Leone. That's Saka Stephen Campbell Railway. Saka Stephen took power in 1968.
Waiting people don't really understand. If they don't sign the paper before Sheki come, the process don't linger. It don't start. It go on.
The process had started before 1967
exactly.
election.
I don't deny that. But what I'm saying is the colonial occupiers had an interest for letting them sell the rail. And the person where they go through, I will tell you the material. The person where they go through now, Pratt, as it is in all the cases
I will not
Africa.
deny that. I will not deny that. But I want to get one thing clear today, because this is a common propaganda that has been going on until like forever.
Well,
Saka Stephen can't close railway. Not to close railway.
SLPP, not they take responsibility.
I'm not they talk about party now. I want to get this thing clear to Sierra Leone.
I know where that comes from. Because they're not they take responsibility. They're always not for blame APC for everything what don't happen in that country. Day. And this is the common thing when the Kamaraimba business.
I want to let you listen to me.
I don't take responsibility.
You hear me? I took the selective entrance exam in 1967 at Songo. By then, the railway been still the run, but between 1965 and 1967, the railway been the stop na Songo. What in do? The Mabam Bridge been broke. Then we get train where they come up and then they can't take roti funk. Then they car with the goods them and that trolley. Then can cross the Ribi River. When they cross them, the train from Songo they go up to Mokoy, that part there, then go take the goods then and load them into the train, they go Freetown. About that time, that was when the line, the northern link, where being stopped at Makeni, it was closed, then the train began stop na Magorka. Because by then the contract had been signed. What lead to that signing of that contract is that then we want for overhaul the railway and modernize them. Because that railway then have been 2.5-inch gauge, that tight gauge. Then the normal train then now 4.5 all over the world. So if they do that overhaul, that means the coach, the railway line, everything for change them.
Yeah.
That cost was the argument they used. Then say, if for better, let the country build more roads than overhaul the railway. That process was started under the government of Sir Albert Magai.
Yep.
Because Saka Stevens can complete them by 1973-74. This is the propaganda. Now, Sheki can't close railway. Now, I make good stuff. Well, if Sheki close railway, he build roads. Why would I not use the roads now for
because
transport?
People don't know the truth. This is why this platform they in existence. How you call it redemption? Injala no be supposed to be na Makunde. Injala be supposed to be na Rokupur. Rokupur na the oldest place for agriculture na the whole of British West Africa. We even had Rokupur rice research before IITA na Nigeria.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Injala be
As a
supposed.
matter of fact, the West African rice research started at Rokupur.
Yes, 1934.
Then go now Y4 close to Jala. Now they then go establish a research station, not only for rice, but also for palm oil. Okay? Then they extended to Nigeria. Now the extension in Nigeria now give birth to the University of Nsukka.
Well, if I can give you the Sierra Leone situation was the time where we get Injala, the person will not be the Minister of Agriculture, now Albert Magai.
Yes.
Now him be there in power. So where the thing come, in order to go na Rokupur, when the natural place where for don't go. It one can go to the south because of in connection with the south. And now the thing that is where
the
we come.
Kamaraimba rulership.
Exactly. So what thing can happen? It come back and bites the country. So where IITA projects come, now Rokupur then go find place for them. Because you see, Injala, now the place where they for be build Injala, then we don't go find the place all. Everything we don't search for let them build Injala, na Rokupur. Now when you can be minister, now you can pull like Goyanda. The place then they call them Mawir. Mawir de the research. And if they go build and it will be very advantageous to agricultural learning because now research at any time the people with PhDs then so plenty because you get agronomy there, you get plant pathology there, you get plant breeding there, you get everything there. So for they're not going to be the struggle and again laboratory they're not going to be the struggle for even get lecturers. It take a can't go under. Guess what? IITA projects come. They don't find place now. But the problem now is how they go able for plug everything together. The university don't missing. Research day, when are the IITA for don't they, but university not there. So it will not be a proper research place. And then Nigeria can't get up. That's how it happened. That's how we lost out.
The moving of that thing there to Nigeria, I get plenty other reasons, one of which I know. You see that big cassava where Nigeria they produce? That research was done at Jala University.
No.
Yes. Hold on. Hold your peace, mister. Hold your peace.
The man who do
Mister, hold your peace. I'm coming, sir.
Dr. Rimondo, I know him. He was stationed in research. Sir.
The cassava, that giant cassava.
Now they tell you what so.
Adeka, Mr. Toure. The giant cassava project took place between 1973 and 1974. It was spearheaded by a Ghanaian who by then was the Dean of the Faculty of Agriculture, Professor Sam Agri. When Agri was almost reaching the conclusion of that project, then come, then begin fetam, say the man a foreigner. So Agri left and went to Nsukka with all his research documents. This is a story I tell you. I want to believe what I tell you because 1973-74, I spent a whole year at Jala selling fish for Sierra fisheries. I took O-levels in 73. There were problems with the examination and say paper leak. We been there for repeat. I repeated in 74. Then, the day I do my last paper, my uncle, when I've been the commercial manager and Sierra Fisheries, he say, I forgot Jala, for go run the depot day. Because the amount that we put there, I think he misused the money on away. He say you if you take the money on away, I no side for you. So I spent a whole year selling fish. That was my first job. And I'll tell you something today. Looking back, I asked myself, why did you leave that job to go and get a university degree? Because within 1 year, I'd made over 5,000 leons. And in those days, 1,000 leons was a lot of money.
Lot of money.
You hear me? So what can I tell you? I did it, see them, I understand them. Some agree. Go and do research about Professor Sam Agri. I know they say they not be don't start the research now go kupuro. But the man way then give the fund, for do the research and come out with a product. Now Samagri. The minute the man get the product almost finished, then them begin fet them, then pull them as dean of the faculty. So he went away. He went to Nsukka.
We always lose out because of we mentality. This Kamaraimba business.
Yes, the Kamaraimba.
You know?
Even this tribalism what they practice now because of Kamaraimba.
Now we for the
set of people feel say them better pass the other one them.
And
now we don't 2 hours, so we try for roundup.
Timniman even gets an adage. Mama me better me a cabane. He say even me poverty not prevents me from be proud.
Well, you go always poor.
And you remember?
You go always poor.
We call Chobak, then we get to them they call Basgeda. Remember? When they make them thing away.
Remember when they go dance with them, Gicha, them part and they wear them gown, they go and dance.
You know? Oh yeah, Commander Jimbagala. Oh yeah, Commander Jimbagala. And the F you know where you know. All them thing in there now for announce the Kamaraimba.
The Madingo them big terrances.
That's one they also did it. You see, so all they talk them in there, this is what I say. We have to connect it to the reality. Because now only when we connect it to reality, people and they understand. And when they understand, it go give them that yearning for one for be who they supposed to be. Because my brother, the ID will not get a move. Will not get P number anymore. We get for
that's all.
You know, we got for do and this program, you know, they finish today. We for continue with them.
When they continue with them, because I want to deal with how this Kamaraimba they affect with politics.
Big time.
The Kamaraimba is so deep-seated in with politics.
We're not going to do
how can a whole nation of 7 million people, 8 million people, they say, hey, we'll get this man, now they can make this. Then one man make a country different.
And one man cannot do it. You cannot. Everybody he expect.
This morning, I did our forum where they discuss somebody, they tell and say, leadership not to one person. Everybody is a leader. Every Sierra Leonean is a leader.
Everybody gets
we elect one person to lead us because we all cannot sit in that one seat. The second thing we get to understand about leadership, the role of the leader now for supervise other leaders, we get different talents so that some can be thinkers, others can be doers. But this mentality of Kamaraimbaism, egotism, would also promote them that with a deify certain people. That man, that, he will come make here.
I'll break it down for you. Leadership is like football club.
Yes.
You get the manager and then the coach. All he does is pick the team.
The team. And each member of the team a leader in your own way.
Exactly. Then you got the
captain in whole na the field. Now for make sure say every leader doing work.
Exactly. He makes sure that everybody. Then the spectators them, they are stakeholders. Because when they come, pay for car inside. So you find out for say they have a say. If the team when he puts together not they perform, then they ask can they resign? Because they not get the results where then they anticipate or they yearn for. It is just like how they run government. So they go say to them, hey, but this man from where he cannot win. Hey, this man not buy the right player them. Because you are there to make those decisions and make sure say the player then play. But when they not play, satisfactorily. Now you the manager and they all. Because now you they in charge. So now you make you for pick the right people them, the right trainer. Because a lot of people are facing the manager and in the train. No, he get trainer them, he get physiotherapy them, he get doctor, he get nutritionist, he gets number 1, number 2, number 3, 10 to 22 players. They get billion things. You know, they're all day. So you find out for say, everybody gets a role. Everybody gets stipulated role. But they are all answerable to him. And if anybody they when they perform a duty and they work in synchrony with other people them, then they go ask the manager, say, this man they work fine, or then they sack him or they sell him. Say this man not fit in well with we game plan. So what people then believe say well you not the president. Now you get for run everything. No. Even when you do economics, not so all people economics you sabi.
But the very state house where the man sit down, you don't know everything what they happen there.
Because all money come out, that Samura cannot make this so. That Samura cannot do everything.
And they say, the very state house where that man sit down, you don't know nothing they happen all over there.
Exactly.
Good for you sit down to him and you don't know nothing they happen inside all over you. Do you?
No. Me picking a room and they go inside it.
No.
Why can go inside and say, Papa, what do you want? I say, I'm looking for so. He says, it's not here. Bye. I said to me, bye-bye. But if the guy inside the room, he can't come back. But the point
you as a leader, you get for be open for make other people then be safe and comfortable with you. But we go postpone that for the next program.
You know, a leader.
Before they go, I want to tell me family them say, this platform we try for build them. We don't put in so much time, so much resources, so much energy. Una help we for make it grow. Una way they come and listen, una share this thing as wide as possible. Let people then begin listening to what you they talk. Change not to overnight business. Change, especially something will involve for change the way they think, it get for take time. But some of we don't volunteer say we go do them. We not do them because we want office. Me they talk to now and I see me face. I don't carry age. I don't get nothing for go do political office. I don't want nobody in office. If I dey go Salone now, self, I for go sit down at my corner, I do what I get for do na my village. No get time for go begin the agba my life again. Mr. Turewe sit down so I don't think he get time for that. But we want for left a legacy for Sierra Leone. And that legacy is what matters. Knowledge. When the people know what they need to know, then we're able to do things correctly. All them fat and costs, tripartite, quadruple tight, this and that. We don't need them. We don't need them here. At this stage in we history, we suppose for the get annual conferences, now the map, we they go examine what you be don't do, now take stock what you don't do inside the last year, how we improve on what you don't do. So for go sit down, they go talk case. Would I talk this? Would I do that? Would I thief this? Would I announce that? It's all waste of time. And one thing we say Leon get for take advantage of. That they happen once in a period in every country. This material moment that we are talking, with population, we get over 60% of the population where they below age 25. We get a very young population, then get energy, then get drive, then get everything. But for try come up and this fet and cost, let's make use of that young population, find a way for give them skills, find a way for instigate them, let them build on their talents, let them able to contribute goods and services to the economy. Because development is about producing goods and services that can be consumed either locally or exported so that wealth will be generated. It's not about building roads or buying SUVs or buying Mercedes Maybach, etc. When you come to the developed world, the first thing they notice, the level of consumption is very high. Everybody, they go in a shop, they go buy every day. Not to craze then craze. Because consumption is what development is about. If you get 7 million people, 8 million people, now only 500,000 or less they consume, that economy will never develop. So let's begin think straight na Sierra Leone. Now let's come up on this idiocy. And let's come up on the bigger life. 1961, South Korea, a country will not get one mineral, then we just they come up on the Korean War. Then city in Fiba like Kurube. Today we go bigger to them. We get forget integrity with the black race. Not to magic make them people and they develop. Now because them put down them pride and say, let us make this place. This is for all of us. Juya, at the big una share this platform. Let people then begin hearing the nonsense we made it. I talk a lot of nonsense, but there'll come a time people will make sense out of the nonsense. Bogi, my co-host, let himself say last word.
My family, we don't talk about things them, but the things them we would they talk about, not to tabloid things. Within a tabloid things them we not gossip, things them we not evidence based. What would they talk about? Now things them we get for do with the fabric of a society, the skeleton of a society, the nucleus of a society, the cream of a society. We are like waiting we talk about today. The ID, the ego, the super ego. Then they per mortal man, every mortal man. But in we own case, we ID, we don't lose them. And when they take with time, they go into books, they research things them way intellectuals therefore don't do. What they not do. Because they're not interested for research about their own country. But they're interested for research about industrial revolution. If you meet Salone talk about industrial revolution, you go clap for him. But he not sabi about the tax war. He not sabi how the tax war starts. He not sabi saying a lie and lie and Baibure. Not to Baibure even start him. Baibure only responded. You see, let we not fool we self. The only way where we go reach usa we need for go. Now where we free we mind. Behind them now, they don't pull chain pan them. But we now still fall because we not they think like mortal man, we not the cross streets, but to carry bangui. We get for land for cross streets safely. We get for land that. Because if you look now, what in this say to we, a politician is thinking about their prosperity, while a leader is thinking about posterity. Posterity. Sierra Leoneans, if we are leaders, we never think about prosperity, about we prosperity. We for think about posterity. Waiting we could left for we picking them. That is inheritance. Waiting we will give we picking them. One of the important thing them way na inheritance. Now your surname. Now go change the spelling of your surname content to K-O-N. When you great grandpa spell them as C-O-N-T-E-H. Now go change your name to C-O-N-T-E apostrophe. When you grandpa spell them as C-O-N-T-E-H. By you doing that, you don't change your ID code. You are not what your grandfather said you are. You are now saying that you know better than your grandfather that saw it and passed the baton to you. Unala left them in there because you want to make your name sound special, but that is not your name. Like Alpha Khan, are you Pakistani? No, you are Kanu. Kanu name don't run for thousands of years inside your generation. Just like how they can don't run na India, so they split India to Pakistan, India, and Bengali. You go to the name. You dey eat curry? No. You sabi cook curry? No. These things we are doing, they show how sorry we don't become. We want to be. We want for belong. But belong to Sierra Leone. That is who you are. You cannot be Catholic than the Pope. But then calling out for Kagabi Christian, saying that the Pope and the Vatican not in Sierra Leone. So now we be careful. And I go tell you now, waiting will they do now this we channel. We they do a lot of sleepless nights. They look at material them. We very rare for let una get the understanding. Look like all man they talk, but Mohammed Moriba Nabo. And I mean, that man they get so roots. Moriba na so name.
So
Bangali na so name. Lahai na so name. We say them things there because we for come together as a family. But this at the end of the program. This particular Kamaraimba, we they continue with them for about 3 shows because it deep. We'll come, we go recap, and we go to the next level. Then we see how it affects the politicians, the mindset, how it affects politics, how it affects the home, how it divide we. Because already now we mindset, you say we are not a community. You are above the community. The community they under. You are superior. So when you eat, that the crumbs we for eat. Because we're not for eat at the same pan. That is not how it should be. And at that, I can we brought that at the top. We're not the elite. Who the hell told you that? When you say you're not the elite, that means to say, na hegemony una depa, una superior, una na the chosen few. Una don't eat down, una left mesa for we. That is not sustainable. We are fighting to have an egalitarian society. Society where we all equal, where we all important, we all significant. The man where they make the road, not 21 grand the maker. You get laborer, you take part. You get the man where they broke the stone at the quarry. Because without that stone, you cannot make the road. You get the man where they melt the tar, then call a division of labor. Everybody they come, then put the human stasabi for make it happen. So Sierra Leone, Namek will get missing. We get cook, we get carpenter, we get tailor, because they deal with a section we specialize in a particular need now with society, and all they need and they are significant as the other. A doctor cannot operate if blacksmith not make the knife. A lawyer cannot be a lawyer properly dressed in court if the tailor not sew a gown. So when I think about it, Famulem, now we come, now we go. We say tata to una, by God's grace, we will see una on Friday. Una not forget redemption. Una not redeem our country.
Let them circulate them, let them circulate them, let them share them, let them share them. Let more people get for nobody's channel. Then we go start the telephone conversations. From now to Friday, we go come back for continue with this topic. And Friday are the political impact of Kamaraimbaism. Now they can concentrate on how they affect the politics. So Fambulem, thank you for listening to we. Una good afternoon, good night. Tata. Bye bye. So na good night.
Kamele saramani, kanoma senyo fahama. Fudoma senyo toro. Banke kanona, yen kanona kumakao dikam kumakao duma. Banke bilala, yen bilala miriya dikam miriya yuma. Miriya yuma, moi malola mode. Sogoro saramani, kanuma se wari kanuma, fuduma se wari kanuma, dunyi kanuna, inkanula miria dema, miria yuma, banke bilala, yi bilala, ke wali juma ba, moye malola moleve, moye kwesela moleve, sogoro saramani, moye nene la moleve, moye nebula moleve, itimire. Siaba Hervé, Bamba Bakari, ahora sí, demi-dieu, Ambroise Nyawa. Kamele saramani, sogoro saramani, kanuma se moho falama, fudoma se nyoho toroma, banke kanuna, yen kanuna kumakan lekan kumakan duma, banke bilala, yen bilala miriya dekam miriya nyuma. Malola molefe, oye le bola molefe, dianamo, oh dianamo, moye nena molefe, moye kwesila molefe, timiri. Duya bara no bona, si veut manger salade braisée. Duya bara boyanye, avec un bistec glacé. Duya bara no bona.
Mais les femmes de maintenant